Alrighty, okay, so let's see. Are we back? Maybe we're back. New link, internet died. Okay, so I posted the link to YouTube, so they should be able to see us soon. Okay, I switched over to our hockey puck cellular backup, but I haven't lowered the stream quality. So normally when I stream over this thing, I have to lower the quality to 720p, so this is going to be not optimal. How close are we to the end? We're 4 minutes from when I was going to end the stream, and the cable internet just completely died. Once again, we had a lot of infrastructure damage a few weeks ago, and they're still fixing stuff, so, you know. Monsieur Limpet writes, we're all on tenterhooks to find out what he says to Maris. So, what I was imagining was you could have a Fraser Benoit Blanc thing. Okay, is the game connecting? That's a bad sign when you can't open boxes. Oh, come on. Okay. Cool. We're connected to Minecraft now. We are on a completely different internet. However, because of the amount of infrastructure damage in Nashville, I can't promise you that the backhaul line on the cellular internet is going to be better than the Comcast cable. Also, I'm realizing I don't have the actual new YouTube chat open. I have the old YouTube chat open. So I need to open the new one. Pop out. Here we go. So, yeah. Sorry to everybody who thought I wasn't coming back. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, doing my best in the situation. Like you do. So, anyway, where was I? I was thinking, you could have Benoit Blanc say to Maris, Niles' wife, I say, Maris, you do certainly talk quite a bit about this Niles gentleman. However, I have yet to see little evidence that he actually exists. I can't do the voice. But, that would be, I don't know, a little fun treat. Let's get my notebook back out. What else have I got in here? Yeah. Oh. Benoit Blanc Galaxy Quest, where he's, I don't know, moderating a panel of Star Trek The Next Generation actors. Season 4 of Picard should just be about the Star Trek The Next Generation actors at Comic-Con, with Benoit Blanc moderating the panel when they get stolen by aliens to solve their problems. Right? You would watch that, or at least like 20 to 40 seconds of that in a Rick and Morty episode, right? That seems like something to watch. Okay. So then we have this kind of continue to come down here. Okay. So, yes, sorry so much again. Apologies for the internet problems. I've really... there is like an a disconnection interrupt thing that you can buy through Restream.io, but it's like for super serious businesses, and it would be like an extra $1,800. And since I am like behind several days on revenue, since I didn't stream the last few days, I'm not super keen to like go spend $1,800 on upgrading my Restream.io account. Even though realistically, like, basically what would happen is when the internet cut out like that, instead of it's, just actually losing the connection to YouTube, it would maintain the connection to YouTube and put up a, be right back, like, technical difficulties thing. So that way, y'all would know that, like, the stream wasn't over, like, oh, the stream didn't just end without me saying goodbye. It's like, oh, I'm going to be right back type of thing. So yeah, but that's something they reserve for like their top tier customers, and I'm already paying them like $90 a month. And it's legitimately such a good service on the whole. Like, I don't have anything in principle against giving them more money. I just don't have the more money to give them at this time. But I am tired of seeming incredibly unprofessional with these sorts of failures, so I'll look into budgeting for that in the future. I'm also waiting for Google Fiber to get here, because Google Fiber rollout in Nashville, like, people a few blocks away are getting activated. So I'm just kind of hoping my landlord isn't dragging their feet on accepting or whatever. Okay, so yeah, we got this kind of going up and across there. We can roll this way a little bit. So yeah, let's like I said, I don't want to stream forever on the cellular, but I don't want to cut the stream. I normally would go to 10:30, but we lost a few minutes there with the internet. So let's go a little bit over. I'm going to go ahead and do final call for tips. Just as a reminder, we are 44 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. Tips are welcome. That's the YouTube link. It's fine. Sorry, I'm a little flustered. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Welcome, Tommy. Glad you could join us. Danny W says, last year Google Fiber in Kansas City stopped. Well, I don't really know much about Kansas City, but I do know that they are continuing to roll out in Nashville. So... like, I see their trucks, like, they're connecting people in adjacent buildings. I saw the fiber deployment down the street that I live on about half a year ago. But, you know, just because they've got the stuff cut into the road and laid doesn't mean that they're ready to go, like, building to building yet. But they're probably getting close. Oh, my gosh. Not doing great on the flying, huh? Oh, boy. Can we get underground before the mobs spawn? Okay. Yay. Internet. Okay. Project Zorgo says, what happened to your face cam? Is it not still on? Should be. It's right here. It's in the lower left now, Project Zorgo. Ah, come on. Yeah, this is why we're mostly placing snow on the ground right now instead of in the skies. Though Connor 2 tips 20 and says, it's been a while. Seems I missed your jaunt over the pond. Yeah. Well, I mean, it was a pretty quick jaunt. Thank you for the 20. That puts us now 24 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. I'm not going to repost the link because we already did a last call for tips, but I will allow a few minutes for those to roll in, because especially the PayPal ones can take a few minutes to process sometimes. But yeah, did you catch the episode where I talked about the trip yet, though, Connor 2? I just got back on Friday evening. I was there in London for about 4 days, but I had a day of travel kind of on either side, because it's a big effort to get from Nashville to London, it turns out, and back. Only the first half. Yeah, I know, it's a little long. Thank you for your patience with me on that. Um, I hope it's a worthwhile watch, though. Got a lot of really positive feedback. So, enjoy. That's weird that that goes under there like that. I don't know. We'll worry about that later. Okay. Hey, welcome back. Or hello, Mr. Hardluck, who writes, welcome back to me, because I just got home from London. Though Connor 2 says, heard the bit about the incident with the comedian. Yeah, that was a real highlight of the trip. So. Zany Games said, Joe, what did you do in London? Well, I would tell you right now, but it took me about 70 minutes the first time. So if you check out my latest YouTube video, I actually kind of go through the whole visit. But it was a very positive trip. I went mostly to meet my fiance's family and friends, and mission accomplished. We all had a great time. So if you're like, I don't know if I want to watch a video about international travel, that sounds stressful. It wasn't! It was the most relaxing 4 days of my life for years. I had a fantastic time. And, you know, I think that I have a pretty pleasant story to tell that you can check out in that latest YouTube video. Okay. Welcome, Devon. Glad you could join us. We are wrapping up the stream. Normally, we'd wrap up around 10:30 U.S. Central Time on a school night because I got to get my kid to school first thing in the morning. But we had some internet problems, so we're kind of playing catch-up, having missed a few minutes of the stream earlier. We're running a little bit late now because I kind of knew how much I wanted to... Basically, I was like, okay, if I time this properly, I should run out of snow right when it's time to wrap up the stream. And then we lost a few minutes, and I'm like, well, I don't want to just have an inventory full of snow. Let's finish placing the snow, and then we'll wrap up the stream like we planned. Amanda says, I really appreciated the good vibes sent through the stream. Oh, yeah. Amanda says, I finished my ecology assignment. Great. I might have already said that once. I'm definitely starting to fade. But that is a good reason to wrap up soon. Like I said, we're giving everybody a chance for their PayPal tips to get seen, acknowledged, and read. And here is one now. It is from... That name is really familiar. I think that might be NJ's real name. NJ, if that's not you, tell me so I can thank this person. Who tips 50 and says, had some good fortune via work while you were away. I wanted to share some with you. Helping with the fridge, recouping the UK trip, restream upgrade, dealer's choice. Oh, yeah, that's definitely NJ, because NJ got some sort of promotion or bonus or something at work. I saw that skimming the chat, so congrats on the good fortune at your day job, NJ. That does indeed, let's see, 24 gets you 50, and then 44... That puts us 24 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. Here we go. Expand Beetlejuice. Da. You know, in fact, was that our third one or our fifth one? That might have been actually our fifth expansion of the Beetlejuice. So I think I actually need to get these chains back out because you know, I mean, they're Marley's chains, but they look better on me. So let's go ahead and lower our Joe opacity now to 90% as well. So there we go. So congrats again, NJ, and thank you for sharing a bit of your good fortune with me, and also for supporting the arts, because the folks who are tipping here are making this show something that I can make for everyone. If you have never tipped before, you don't need to feel guilty about it, because folks like NJ, or the O'Connor 2 who tipped earlier, or you know, Jax, Kyle Bellier, the folks that we've seen tipping, they're all tipping, so everyone can enjoy the show guilt-free. I had no money in college, and people making stuff for free on the internet kept me sane. And then it took me 10 years to pay off my educational debt, and people making free stuff on the internet kept me sane. And I mean, you're looking at me now and you're like, are you sure it worked? But here's the important part, is that folks who are supporting the show are allowing me to give back and make something that everybody here gets to enjoy for free. So thank you, NJ, for helping me with that. And let's go ahead. We'll place these blocks. We're down to very few stacks left. We are getting this done. even though this isn't like, doesn't seem as visually important as working on the wireframe, like just getting more of this done will just feel, it'll make the whole thing feel more just, I don't know, amazing. Like, Tango worked so hard on that architecture, and any little things that we can do to help demonstrate our appreciation for him, I am glad to do. If you are not following Tango Tech on YouTube, if you have not been watching his videos where he's been building this incredible dungeon, I really hope you take the time to check him out. Okay, we are less than 2 stacks away from wrapping up the stream, and boom. See, this is why we wait after the last call for tips. We have another one rolling in that I need to acknowledge. Let's see who this one is from. Another 5 coming in from Scott, who says, HermitCraft Good Guy Award. Hey, thank you, Scott. You know, it's not my place to call myself a good guy. It's yours. So, Scott, thank you for knowing your place and for the financial support. Because, you know, headphones and hats and glasses and suit jackets and metal chains aren't free. Thank you for helping me do what I do. NJ says, you must be tired if it took you a second to recognize my name. Yeah, NJ, I mean, I'm always tired, but like, yeah, this trip, I'm still, a lot of time zone changes. So yeah, but I am glad to be home. I am definitely gonna miss my fiance, though. That is the hard part about leaving London behind. Glad to be back, hanging out, making cool stuff for y'all, spending time with my daughter. Definitely looking forward to this immigration process being complete, so that my fiance can come over here and actually stay. But yeah, okay. Let's take a second to look at this in a tree. Dang it, that did not land that. Senior Cyclone says missing the regular HHH streams. Well, I was gone last Monday, so sorry about that. But I am back now, so I will be streaming again on Monday. We'll be coming out here and working on this, and hopefully talking to Asuma about the snow thing. Yeah, this is looking good. Okay, we need to log out somewhere safe. Oh, you know what? Let's log out inside of our little cubby there. Now that I'm so tired. Yeah. This is why we end the stream hard stop at 10:30 on school nights. I need to get to bed. Not that bed. The real one. Okay. So thank you again to everybody who showed up tonight, enjoyed the show. Thank you, Zuchi Raiders, if any of you still stuck around through that internet failure. I appreciate y'all. Let's take a look at who's streaming now. Hey, my sister Redacted Hills is streaming some themes. Oh, working on a theme song for NJ Coffee Junkie. Oh, NJ, I see you took some of your good fortune and invested it in a theme song. Oh, that's awesome. If anyone wants to see my sister who made my theme song work on one for NJ, you can do so at twitch.tv/redactedhills. I've still got to do some cleanup in the kitchen and stuff before bed, so I think I'll stick that on while I wrap things up here. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Do-do-do-do.